What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video, and I'm with my brother.
This is James Eugene. You can find me on YouTube at Enter Black Void.
Oh yeah, yeah. So indeed, man. And the topic of discussion today is Sha'Carri Richardson airport arrest, zero accountability. Um, we kind of late. We're kind of late to this one because apparently, this has been going viral where Sha'Carri Richardson, as you probably already know, um, Olympic gold winner for women's track and field, very popular,
She won the
but
gold
I
in
believe
Olympics?
so.
I don't
I
think
believe
so.
so.
I think
No?
she won a golden championship. I don't maybe in like a rally. Yeah, maybe like 4x4, maybe. But individually,
Really?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think
Let
so.
me see. Has she ever won Olympics?
I think as
Olympic.
a relay.
Let me see. Yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson won her first Olympic medals at the 2024 Paris Olympics. She won a silver medal.
That's
Oh,
what
you're right.
I.
You're right. I guess my fault, y'all. So she won silver, but she's still, well known, nonetheless. And I don't think her accomplishments should be diminished. But she was caught in a scandal where she was at the airport, and we're gonna play the video for y'all where apparently she's found totally abusing her boyfriend. And in typical fashion, feminist, modern women fashion, she tries to play the victim. And you guys have to watch it for yourselves. Right. So let's actually check this out. This is Sha'Carri Richardson. And this is her when she's actually shoving her boyfriend at the airport. So let's see this. You can see him. This is yanking him by the collar of his whip bag, y'all. Can you guys see that clearly?
I can see it.
So now she's pushing him. That's two times.
He doesn't even want to he just want to go about his business. Boom.
And she really pushed him hard on that one into like a concrete column. And he's trying to move away. He's
One,
pushing him again.
two.
So now we don't even know what took place behind that column. And he's trying his best to. Now he finally is like, it looks like he's trying to, like, yo, stop, please. He's trying to walk away. And push. Look at that again with the pushing. Damn. And she just won't stop. So this is wild. And what's crazy, I really would love to hear y'all thoughts on the matter. But this is the part that I think is disturbing to me because this is now, the police is about to arrest her. And just listen to her.
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Nope.
So let me actually bear with us real quick. I'm gonna actually share the screen in another fashion so that you guys can hear the actual audio. So can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right. So now we're gonna actually tell me if you could hear the audio. So I'm gonna rewind it.
Okay.
But yeah, we can hear it.
Grabbing me right now.
Yep, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now.
ma'am.
What am I
Yes,
under?
ma'am.
No, what am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
And before I even go any further, can you guys see that? That's the part I think that really got me. Where notice she's calling out to her boyfriend Christian, and she's just like, "Are you serious?" Like this to me is the epitome of Yanni X Torpedo. You said it right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because like how in the world did you just push this man, I believe 9 times, and that one time to that concrete column, and you have the nerve to now tell Christian Are you serious? As if he's the one that called the cops on you. They caught it on camera. They caught it on camera, and Christian has nothing to do with it at this point. But let's keep going.
He can't save her.
Nah.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to go harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
He doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now? Wait, but right now, I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him? Christian, are you serious right now?
And James, why do you suppose she said, Christian, are you serious right now? What's your thoughts on that before we go any further? Little Lake Lodge, funny. New sub and greets from Germany. Hey, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this, man? Before we go any further,
it's so nuanced. Like, I'm looking at it as a boyfriend relationship example. I'm also looking at it from a racial example. I'm also looking at it from a moral perspective. She clearly did it. She clearly pushed him, and the cops intervened. But she's calling Christian, and it's just like he can't do anything. He can't do anything for you at this point because it's just like the cops is using the camera as evidence against you. The thing is, right? The problem is, no matter how much you're arguing, you're in an airport. This is like top security. This is like TSA. This is like, this is like everybody's on high alert. They're going to be suspicious if you keep doing that. Why would you do that there? You could do that at home. You could do it outside, but not in the airport, not on the airplane. Like, she kind of caused it upon herself.
Absolutely. I think Broken Berlin mentioned she expected the man she victimized to save her. That's literally it. Like, that's what's so ironic about this whole thing. And then furthermore, you said, will it be an open panel before you end the show? Usually how we do it is, you guys will chime in, and throughout the show, I will definitely put up whatever you have on screen so that we all can, chime in. But now you said it right, man. It's just like she victimized the dude. The guy was trying his absolute best to walk away, and she's acting like it's Christian's fault. When Christian is dead silent, at least from what I can hear in the video, is they caught it on camera. And she just like, go ahead. I see you guys saying.
No, I think she wants Christian to come in and say, you know what? She didn't assault me. She didn't, she didn't push me. We're just having an argument. You could please let her go. But it doesn't work like that with the cameras. It doesn't.
Nah, I don't. And also, too, I think what it is, it's the epitome of like self-entitlement, right? Like, I think she didn't say it, but it's almost as if she's like, do you know who I am? Like, I'm Sha'Carri Richardson. Like, are you serious right now? Like, I'm going to jail? Well, yeah, you're going to jail. You're going to jail because you here pushing on this dude multiple times. And the thing that's so crazy, like a lot of this right here is actually what a lot of modern women would do, actually, where they will literally, they always say they want a man that knows how to communicate. Well, that was not effective communication. You didn't speak to this man. You know what I'm saying? Like an adult, you chose to put your hands on this dude.
Yep.
So it's just like,
yeah, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to play more because just look at what she continues to say.
to go to jail because of you right now.
Because of you.
You know what? Okay. Okay. I will never fucking shoot again. Ever.
You gotta go this way.
Okay. Can we please like hold these, like protect the soldiers or something? Like this is like completely unacceptable. We are in a relationship, we had an argument. Are you serious right now? So I'm under arrest for assault right now. Okay. Let me go. I'm not resisting or anything.
We know you're
I
not.
feel like I'm not resisting. So
You're not.
that's on record, correct?
Yes, it's
I'm
on
not
audio,
resisting.
video, everything's being audio,
Okay.
video, camera. Yep.
But absolutely. Can I at least get the handcuffs off? Like I'm not violent or anything.
It's policy when you gotta
It's
go to jail.
policy. So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges on him then.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
What?
you gonna arrest them?
Because this right here, I feel like it's completely unacceptable. We had an argument as in a relationship. And y'all didn't see me put hands on me, but y'all saw me put hands on him.
Okay.
But I had to
You
put
see, like this is crazy. Like, and then there's another scene that I think I saw. I think it's out this part
Can
right
I at
here.
least pay for bail? I cannot bail out. Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not gonna resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Sha'Carri
Okay.
Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just giving you a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately, not, ma'am.
I'm
At this
not
point,
a
you're under
criminal.
arrest. I know you're not, but
I'm not
unfortunately,
a
right now
criminal.
you're
I had an
violating the
argument
law.
with my boyfriend.
Can you take a seat in the car, please?
You know what? I'm not resisting y'all. I was in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening.
You know, before I go any further, I think that part is worth noting, right? Like she's saying that I'm not a criminal. I just had an argument with my boyfriend. You know, if that is the mindset of Sha'Carri Richardson, how many women actually think like this? Like, they actually understand that maybe these arguments, these disagreements, they don't. I don't think they put two and two together or make the correlation to criminal activity. Like, I think to them, they view it as, yeah, I put my hands on him, but it's just an argument. Like, that's what people do. I don't think they ever grow up in their mind to understand that, no, that's not how we as adults are supposed to be operating with one another. Like, what's your thoughts, man?
I mean, I hear you. And okay, so this is where I guess cultural context come into play. And it's like I said, this is very nuanced because it's just like sometimes people are not aware of what they're doing, right? They're in the heat of the moment. And you know, she probably perceives that pushing him is not really touching him because he's a man, right? Because we have in society that, okay, if you touch men, they're not going to do anything. They're just gonna accept it. And this is not really like a violation. But the police saw it differently. They saw it fundamentally differently. Now, the thing is, I want to say again, that was just the wrong place, wrong time to argue. You can have arguments. I'm not saying you can't have arguments. I'm saying pick your battles wisely. Pick the spot. Like, if you're gonna have a fight, don't do it in front of the police precinct, right? If you're gonna have an argument and scream obscenities, don't do it in front of a military post, right? Like, pick your spots wisely. You're doing it in the airport full of civilians and witnesses that's watching you. It's surveillance cameras everywhere. To me, I don't think that was acceptable. And this is why she got punished for it. Another thing too is this, like, what can Christian honestly do in this situation? Even if he said, no, she didn't do anything, the cameras caught her. Like, you know, like you're a public figure, right? All eyes is watching you at all times because of who you represent. You know, you got, and I hate to use this, but little children are watching you as an example.
Yeah.
If they let this slide, if they let it slide, then it's like open season for all men. Like, women can do whatever they want in public and men can't retaliate because, I mean, men shouldn't retaliate, but still.
Yeah, but there's definitely a double standard. And Broken Berlin is mentioning some good points. Like, he has a series of messages in the chat. I'll read them. Majority of women on a global scale don't understand this. Unless in a Muslim country or culture. Asian women hit, white women hit, black women hit, Latina women hit. The only ones who, as a culture, don't are Arab Muslim women about hitting. And I think, obviously we don't want to paint a broad brush, right? Like, but I do see where he's coming from. Like the mindset of Western women, and I think we spoke about this the other day, like that mindset has actually, infused itself in other parts of the world. So there's a lot of people, even in the East, like you brought up Broken Berlin, like Asian women, they starting to operate this way too, right? Like these women, they no longer being meek, quiet, and all, friendly, fit, feminine. They're not operating in that manner no more. So what you've seen is a lot of these women, they're hitting back. And these men, the double standard comes in because we know men shouldn't hit women. Yeah, we understand that, right? They always try to throw the caveat unless they're defending themselves. But the question is, why do you need to defend yourself from a woman in the first place? I think that's what's very imperative for us to answer. Why should a man be trying to defend himself? In this case, Christian was not even trying to defend himself. I mean, he literally was trying to walk the other way and get him pushed. And this dude, I think the most he did was, and it wasn't even a push. It was more so like, yo, like, please stop. Like he was trying, like without saying words, it was so clear what this man was saying on the camera. Please stop. Like if thought bubbles was a real thing outside of comics, this man, the big thought bubble was literally saying, yo, please stop. Let's not do this right now. Let go of me. This is right. Like you guys could probably see the thought bubble as clear as day. And yet this girl refused. And again, I think what's so heinous is that it's like over 9 times she's pushing this dude. And then when the police finally do come, the police, I don't know if you saw that one part where they was like, are you Miss Richardson?
Yeah, he knows her. He knows her. She's
Yeah,
a public
but
figure,
no.
a celebrity.
Yeah. No, but the point that I really want to bring out is the fact that I think she thought that was gonna save her. Yeah, I am. I'm Sha'Carri Richardson. And you just said, oh, okay, cool. You still gotta go to jail. It's like I think she thought that name was gonna save her, and it just didn't. It didn't do anything for her. If I could probably finish this video real quick.
Unfortunately, it did not.
Yeah, this is almost done, but this last portion. So she's being put inside the car now.
To me, I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like I'm not resisting. How to argue with my boyfriend? Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'Carri.
I'm Sha'Carri.
Crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
Oliver stuff.
Yo, like, yeah, that's what it is. Little like, if you are going to act crazy, don't do it when there are thousands of cameras watching you. Yeah, that's it. It's not rocket science.
Context, place.
And also too, I just think that that's the whole part. Like, you have to be deranged mentally or truly like adolescent in your mind. And I don't mean to be disparaging, but I'm saying this for a reason because like you're in that environment, and what did you expect?
I mean,
and the fact that she keeps saying it was just an argument, like that's the part where I really do believe there's some type of arrested development in Sha'Carri Richardson.
I wouldn't go that far and say arrested development or deranged in the mind. I mean, those, I think those are pretty harsh words. I'll take a more pragmatic approach. I'm going to say in the heat of the moment, sometimes people don't necessarily think and they get so angry that, they lose wisdom, common sense, and they just simply explode. Just like we have passions of crime, like crimes of passion. I think those moments sometimes are like that. When you're so angry, you you don't understand your surroundings. He read the room, she didn't. She
Yeah.
allowed her emotions to get the best of her. He allowed his emotions to he had total control over his emotions, and this is the difference in getting arrested and being free.
Yeah. Brooke in Berlin, this is a very good I guess statement from you. Why is a man supposed to handle a woman? She should have learned this lesson from her father. This is a great point. Like I've heard this all my years growing up. Like I want a man that can handle me. Like, and they sound like zoo animals. Like, why you gotta be handled? Like you are a full grown adult. Act like one. Like this is really sad. This is really sad. Broken Berlin also said, "Can we make a pause to ask if your co-host is related to Ben Gordon from the Bulls?" Nah, I don't think there's any relations.
No relationship to Ben Gordon.
Salute to you, my brother. Run the clouds. Salute to you. But yeah, this right here, it's toxic. It's just toxic. Period. Point blank. I've seen many women actually say things like, if a relationship is going too smooth, that it's actually boring. Like sometimes women actually feed off of the toxicity of relationships, and to them, that's what I'm saying. For her,
Normal.
it's normal, right? And for her to say that it's just an argument, like that's the part that I'm really like, what happened to conflict resolution skills? What happened to communication? Like these are things that it's really lacking. Like, yes, you can have an argument, but for me to put my hands on you, then you're going beyond an argument at that point. Because somebody could severely get hurt. And the thing is, this is what makes it. I actually commend Christian for having the utmost restraint, which I think you actually mentioned it as well, right? Berlin, you said women who never been hit by a man never understand the power of a man and how much we hold back. Clearly, women are not scared of men because they have zero fear about hitting a man first. That's just a fact. You see, the thing is that man Christian had the utmost restraint. The fact that this dude, and from my understanding, if I think I did my research correctly, I think he's a track runner as well. I think he's like
They
a
both are. They both extremely
yeah,
both extremely
yeah,
talented. They have a lot of years in their future to actually go the distance. They have tremendous potential. That comment he made, Berlin, was absolutely right. I think men, when we see each other, right, we have like this unspoken rule amongst ourselves, right? Because we understand that there is a low level threat between every single man that we meet, because we understand the strength of a man and not to aggravate a man, especially if he's going through hard situations. We typically can read that and say, you know what, this is not worth it. Let me move, right? Because two angry men fighting is not a pretty sight. It's extremely dangerous, right?
right,
Women are extremely bold. They're extremely bold, right? And I think sometimes too, like when you mention dysfunction, right? Like some women gravitate towards toxicity. I think a lot of times women too, sometimes they like to challenge their men. This is
yeah,
something that we don't talk about. Women challenge their men to provoke them, to see how they're going to react, to see how they're going to move. Because maybe they want to get a story. Oh, he did this so they can speak to their other friends, right? They love
yeah,
gossip. They love drama. Not all women, disclaimer. But a lot of women, they like that toxicity so they can have a story to tell, right? Like you said, it's like the drama and the trauma creates exciting life, right?
yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, Haslamah, shalom to you. You said extremely dangerous indeed. Because this is the thing this is one thing, men, we need to understand this. And, women, for the women that may be listening, please understand the power that you wield through just spoken word alone. Like you have the ability to create narratives that can finish a man's life forever. Could you imagine if the cameras were not there? That's why I'm holding up this post here on this comment here, extreme dangerous. The ability for you to create a narrative and say that, oh, this man laid hands on me or this man pushed me and yada yada yada. That man Christian, again, you said that he was a rising star in the track and field world, right? Could you imagine his career being totally finished because of that narrative? And all this is why it's so important. Again, that narrative, the Broken Berlin, right? The power of narrative kills men. That is a fact. The moment you open your mouth, and notice even the inflection of her speech, right? It's very whiny. And I'm not trying to say that to attack her, but they put on that voice. Oh, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't. All this, that the inflection of the voice to garner the sympathy from the public. Again, if it wasn't for those cameras, Christian could have been finished for the rest of his life. It would have been it would have been Dunsky for this cat.
If she had used the narrative against him, yes, it would have. If she did that.
Ooh, especially when they have kids with that woman. Yo, that's a fact. Could you imagine? They have kids, they finish this dude's life, and they put this dude on child support. Like, this is extreme dangerous. Yo, men, you have to really vet the women you are engaging with. Because again, these women, they just by the power of speech alone. You see, that's their superpower. They don't need muscles. They don't need, you can't say, even though Sha'Carri was pretty strong to be pushing into a damn column. But they don't need none of that. All they need is the spoken word. And your life is, and the power of the pen. If they get that on paper, you owe them X amount of money, and this, man, your lives could be finished forever. Yeah, Little Lake Lodge.
It's really hard power versus soft power. Honestly, like men, we have like we have like this physical power, overt power, but women have like this covert power, a softer form of power that can like really dismantle people's lives. Especially if you cry grape, that's a huge problem, right?
That's huge. Little Lake Lodge says, LOL, I was just about to write that most women get bored faster than men. They cause these fights for their own entertainment. Yes, that's just a fact. And I blame it on the media. All they watching is soap operas, and now today is reality TV shows like that. To them, the drama, they want to recreate that. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm saying something is really wrong up there. Because there's like a disconnect to reality and how a real functioning relationship actually operates. Like, I'm not saying yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, understand, we don't know the context of the fight. We don't know what's going on and why she's even reacting this way. However, what we do notice is she's pushing her boyfriend in the public in the airport. That's the issue there. We don't know the context of the fight, but all we can see is based on the cameras, she was in the wrong at that time.
Man. You guys, for the sake of time, because I do got to actually go get back to my day job. If you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate every single one of you who was able to chime in. I really do appreciate it because it does give the algorithm positive feedback to push this video forward. Thank you for the new subs. We greatly appreciate it. Please check my brother's channel out as well. This is James Eugene. You can look up his YouTube channel called Enter Black Void. All right. Let me read this one last comment because from Berlin before I'm out, because he said, I have a perfect vetting question that I ask women to find out if she is worth dating.
What is it?
Do any of the men in your family come to you to speak about their issues with family court or lack of relationship with their kids? If they don't, then I know they are not a safe space for men in her family. How can I expect her to have that for me? Oh wow.
Good.
that's a very,
That's a good
that's a
question.
very, very good question. Yeah, man. Like women and their relationship with men in their own family can tell you a lot, and that's why it's unfortunate. I'm not blaming people for being born in single parent households. There's many, reasons for that. But if they don't have a positive male role model in their life, that's usually an indication that their relationship with men is not the
Tumultuous.
greatest.
Tumultuous.
Yeah,
Can be
it could
tumultuous.
be. Yeah, their outlook on men could be pretty bad. But anyway, I do gotta go. You guys, love you all dearly. With that being said, Nick over and out. The message sent.
Peace.
Jesus is King.